Before we talk about Devon versus Dadikyan match, finally we got some important updates about Devon's documentary movie. Most likely the name of the documentary is going to be The Arm Wrestler. Plain and simple, I think it works. And these updates are coming from Devon's Instagram page, so completely trustworthy information. Today, which is 28th of April, is the final day of shooting for the movie which they are intending on releasing hopefully this year. Let's see how things work out under Balboa Productions. So one thing which is kind of fortunate for some fans and unfortunate for some other fans, depending on where they are from, is that the Levan Saginashvili second match. So any footage from Istanbul this time is not going to be included in the documentary movie. This is something that Levan wanted anyways. He denied Devon the access to film him, or Devon's crew the access to film him. He clearly told that you have already shot everything you wanted to, because last time you came to Georgia, you filmed the match, I destroyed Devon, release that movie already. I don't want to be recording stuff for you one more time. And this is something that may have pissed Devon off a little bit, but there was no recording in Georgia or maybe including Levan Saginashvili except for the match itself. But it is what it is. The footage is not going to be included right now. And it makes sense because Devon lost once again. Then what would have been the title of the movie? There are some mountains that can never be climbed. Like it's easy or it's more sensible to give up sometimes. I think the documentary wouldn't have made any sense, but they still, it will be interesting what kind of turn they give it to towards the end of the movie, because Devon lost to Levan, but then after that he defeated almost everyone except the Gennady Quickvinia match. Are they going to include that or not? This is interesting. So Devon said about this Dadikyan match, and there is something completely ludicrous about this match which I'm going to discuss soon, but let's discuss some other things before that. First of all, Devon said that the match is too early. He wanted to announce it late, but it is how it is. Engin Terzi wanted to announce the Dennis versus Devon match late, but Devon announced it early, so maybe a little bit payback here. There is no easy day at East versus West or King of the Table, in response to people saying that Devon is going to have some easy time at 105 or 115. Going for a world title in arm wrestling is not an easy day. This is something completely 180 of what Devon has been mentioning in the past. He literally contradicted himself as much as you can possibly contradict yourself, because Devon has said those words that it is going to be an easy day for me. There is no challenge, I'm going to destroy everyone. He said that in a funny way, and also in a very serious way. In some serious podcasts, he has claimed that he will have no trouble in winning and defending the 105 kg and 115 kg titles. So right now maybe he's just trying to promote the match better, saying that it is going to be a close one. We'll see. At first I was thinking that this match is going to be at 115 kg because Devon has not defended that title since ages. But apparently it is not, and this is something absolutely insane. We'll discuss that. So Devon said that he's already about 258 pounds, which is 117 or 18 kilos, whatever. Mention in the comments if you know exactly, or maybe don't. People can figure it out themselves. So I'll say at 105 kilos, Dadikyan has proved himself already in such a short amount of time, because Ongarbayev defeated Irakli Zirakashvili. Then what did Dadikyan do? He defeated Irakli quite easier than that. I think he was supposed to pull Ongarbayev as well, if my memory is serving me correct on this subject. But that match was cancelled. Maybe Ongarbayev didn't want to pull him or something weird like that. And I think he would have defeated Ongarbayev as well. But then what did he do? He beats the guy 4-0. Who beat Kidargali Ongarbayev? Todd Hutchings, who beat him 3-0. So he proved that point once again. So he already proved everything that there was to prove in that weight category, except for maybe defeating Evgeny Prudnik, who was injured at that time. Otherwise, he would have been holding that title maybe for a very long time. We'll see another Devon versus Prudnik match at that weight class. So after June, Devon is going to be focusing on Dadikyan, and he's kind of worried that he'll have to deal with Babkan once again. So the thing is that why at 105 kg? Because when Dadikyan uploaded a video on Arm Olymp channel saying that he does not want to cut to 105 kilos, it does not make sense. I cannot do that right now. I'll defend it when it's time. 15 minutes after that video dropped, Engin Terzi created a YouTube poll saying, should the champion be stripped off if he refuses to defend the title, if he refuses to cut weight? And I'm like, things are getting crazy. Here is one guy, Devon, who should obviously get some special privileges because, I mean, he's the Conor McGregor of arm wrestling. So Conor will get some treatment that other arm wrestlers will not get. He always shows up late at press conferences and stuff. So Devon for sure should get some special treatment. I'm not denying that. But this is going way overboard, man. He has not defended for 1.5 years. And here's that guy who barely won it less than 3 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And he's already being threatened to be stripped of the title if he doesn't defend it against Devon Larratt. This is just bullying your own champion into submission. Clearly, Dadikyan did not want this match at 105 kilos, which is probably going to be better for him because he's the smaller guy in this match, and I think he's going to have much better chances at 105 kilos. So ideally speaking, he and his fans should be more happy because this is a 105 kg title match. At 115, I don't see him having much chances. Maybe not even at 105, but definitely more than that. So things are making sense that way. It is making it a better match. But man, Dadikyan did not have any choice in that. So that's why I keep on saying that please have some rules. Maybe 1 year you have to defend. But for anyone else other than Dadikyan, it looks like Engin may force you to defend it a couple of months later if he wants, and there ain't nothing that you can do about it. But Devon, so when is Devon going to defend the 115 kg title? It's Engin's league, and I think he could make the rules that he wants. So maybe there was a chance that it would have been amazing if that match was at 110 kilos and they unified the title. So whoever wins holds both titles, 105, 115, 110 middle ground. I think it would have made complete sense because I think it would have been equally beneficial for both of them, and it wouldn't matter because nobody likes to see the same arm wrestlers twice. So even if this match is close at 105, still nobody would say, well, now we need to see this match at 115. No, nobody is going to say that. So we are going to get only one match between these two. So why not at 110 trying to unify the titles? This is one idea. Maybe again, there is still time to focus on that. And I'm quite sure you are going to be watching this video. So please try to do that if it is possible. So let's discuss all of the matches. Devon versus Dadikyan for 105 kilos title. Don't get confused like me. It is not 115. Jerry versus Vitali already announced. Todd Hutchings versus Krasimir Kostadinov. This one was already announced, and I'm slowly trying to believe that Krasi does have a chance in this match. And I know you guys may think that I'm crazy, but he does have some chance getting a defensive stop against Todd. Barbora Batsio versus Egleb Vaitkute. That's going to be amazing. Super heavyweight world title, I believe it is. Adam Warzinski versus Vladimir Mairov. Amazing hook battle. No quick pins in this match. Dimitrina Petrova versus Ayane Takenaka. I'm not sure who that girl is. Maybe she qualified in some qualifiers. Artem Ternenko versus Toms Razitz. Then Travis is going to compete. Leonidas Arcona is going to compete. David Samushia, Carolina Peterson, and Evgeny Prudnik. He is also back from injury. So once again, trying to talk about the Dadikyan match and Prudnik match. Prudnik beat Dadikyan on his stronger arm, left arm. So maybe Dadikyan's right is not even on Prudnik's level. And Prudnik is the one who was able to give Devon his most difficult match after Levan and Gennady Kuykinian. That's kind of crazy. So can Dadikyan do that? I think he must be already working on that flop press. If he has that move, then for sure he can probably give an equally close match as Evgeny Prudnik, and he may even have a chance to get a pin or two, or maybe even an entire match. Who knows? So Zurab Tavbaridze posted this. Got back in shape sooner than expected. The bone has been checked. I think it has been healed. That's what he's trying to say. I don't have any discomfort. I spend all the time training. I spar with maximum strength. The improved version of me now. 9 months, 23 days post-operation. I am ready to fight titles. So was that just a publicity stunt? Now, before that, I was able to speak freely whatever I wanted to, but even I'm getting scared to project some of the opinions, because when I uploaded that video when Zurab Tavbaridze said that he's quitting arm wrestling, obviously I knew that he's not going to quit arm wrestling. Nobody quits arm wrestling just like that. But there was a point where I was considering that, yeah, he got injured, he broke his arm, maybe he's demotivated, but I almost knew, just like all of you, that he's not going to quit. So was that just a publicity stunt? Because if it was, then it's not cool. But what is cool is that Zurab is back, and I hope he gets back to the previous shape as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, like the video and subscribe.